What's up, folks? Welcome to ZSR, and the guys are super fast on starting. So, yeah. We are pretty much going instantly. Welcome to the Winner Brackets round 4, Jim versus Dean Machine. And, yeah, well, let's switch over and let's say hi to the comms. Let's say hi to Mathgirl and to Recalled and iBot for tracking. What's up, folks?
Hello. How is everybody?
Good evening.
So today, and we're off. Dean looks like he's doing Diamond Step early. Jim, oh dear. Alright, Jim looks like, let's see what he's about to do. Gonna do the same thing. Alright, so the trick to this is you want to get to the... what? You want to get to the seagulls and then jump right in the middle of them. Like that. And you'll land up here, and then you have to do a Wind Waker dive. Which is where you pull out the Wind Waker, fall into the water with it out, and then cancel it and swim underneath the island, I believe. Recall, maybe you could explain that a bit better? Oh dear.
Oh, Jim did made it, okay. You were doing great.
Okay. Yeah, so now Dean gonna hop up here and get these two chests. Now normally you would need the hook shot to get onto this island, but with the sequence break you can get here immediately.
As well as getting all of the items early and faster by pretty good acrobatics.
So we don't actually know yet if Nehru's Pearl be necessary. We won't know that till we see the map. Alright, let's see what this is. It is just a joy pendant.
Ever so useful.
I actually think that might be vanilla.
Thank you.
Alright, let's see. We've got... So, Earth Temple and Dragon Roost are not required today. And unsurprisingly, Dean off to Cliff Plateau now. Only one chest here in Logic, but if you store that chest with chest storage, you can walk up the wall and get the other chest, and if you store that, you can do the Bird's Peak Rock without the seagulls.
Or without the grappling hook, which is a good backup. If you had it, at least.
Yeah, that's... I don't think we're gonna get that before then.
But I have confidence in our runners. They know how to do the storage.
Oh man, this is... There we go.
There we go.
So for those who don't know, storage is achieved by pulling out your Wind Waker, falling, and canceling the Wind Waker 3 frames before you hit the ground.
And what it does, it saves the next thing you do. And somehow, if you actually save or open a chest, and you do an action after that, you will get the item in it, but a little bit delayed. But what it will also do is change your hitbox. So you could walk up walls, you can, which you just saw on Dean's stream, or clip through a few.
What are walls?
Merely suggestions.
Yeah, for sure. Nice, gets that. Alright, let's see what's here.
This is in logic, however, they have gotten it a bit faster than they would usually do.
Yeah.
This is glitchless at least.
Oh, there's a sword. Oh, they do have Master Sword.
Do we know what was in the second chest?
I'm not sure if that was the first or the second chest that had that.
Fortunately, we have gymnasts for that. I think it might be 20 rupees.
Let's see.
Okay, so the first chest
No.
is... no.
So the first chest was not the Master Sword, that was the second chest, but still not sure what the first one is. Might have
What
been
the
a treasure chart. Huh?
With that, Dean is going to, I believe, Northern Fairy Island.
Yeah, it looks that way. This doesn't have any requirements to get here.
Northern Fairy Island is definitely worth it to go to early.
Yeah, having the Picto Box.
Yeah, that already opens up 3 or 4 extra checks at Windfall Island.
3, I believe.
2, 3... Yeah, you're right. My bad. In any case, I really hope that Gymnast is going to do the same.
Oh, we'll see. Nope. Oh, yep.
I am so proud. And that's actually a smart thing to do of him. Open up the camera shop early, so he doesn't have to do it later.
Yeah. I've got to do that before the door upstairs will open. Oh, so yeah, no hook. Huh?
Now, for those who don't know, Windfall Island has a lot of checks to do, but in the meantime, you can do the hide and seek minigame. So both runners will try and incorporate that perfectly in the route, having as less downtime as possible.
Maggie has... Ooh, Ferocious Pearl. Required as well as gets us a piece of mail.
We might actually get early Tower of the Gods.
Could. Although you do need bombs for everything but that one. And a bow, and preferably a command melody for logic.
It would be really, really mean if there was an important item in there and they had to leave again. Dear Morse code.
Maggie's letter. You know, Big Toad dude, you could have just, sent that in the mail and saved us a little extra trouble and money. Alright, let's see what Tingle has. I'm surprised that Dean didn't stick the Maggie's letter in the mail. Oh, no delivery bag, right?
It's early for everyone, right?
Iron boots.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Alright, Tot, what do you have?
The Windshot area. I really, really wonder what temple we're supposed to go to first. We have the Master Sword. We don't have bombs yet. So Forsaken Fortress is not in logic yet.
We don't have the pearl, the last pearl. We don't have the skull hammer. We don't have the bombs. We don't have the leaf, so none of the dungeons are actually open at the moment.
I'm going to say that paw prints, either inside or the Salvage Corp, might have something useful for that.
So chat asking why Jim started late. I think he forgot to make his file name. There's the hook shot from Mrs. Marie. Yeah, we could. So, I don't know if you're aware of this, Recolt, but there are 15 hints in the game now.
No, I did not. They're hints. Where can we acquire such hints? From the fish?
Yes. Indeed.
But I doubt none of the runners will actually go for that. Or is that actually...
A lot of runners actually do now, because there's so many of them, and that a lot of times they're actually very useful.
Okay, okay. I'm excited
So,
to see that.
funny enough, hints have been a thing since before the official release even, but back then there were only 3 hints, so nobody really checked them.
Yeah, I was aware of that at least. And oh, that was a missed side jump from Dean. Hopefully he can make the backup.
Oof.
Did he already get storage?
I don't think he's going for the storage strat. Or maybe he is. Oh, this is the safer strat.
I hope he's going to be on time. Oh, easy, easy. Every day.
Just makes it. Heart container from Mila.
I assume Gymnast is going for the same, which I like to see.
So only one bottle actually puts anything in logic, and that is Grandma. Grappling hook. Okay.
Now, interesting. It doesn't open the Forbidden Woods yet, but I feel like the leaf might be one of the next items that we're going to see.
Yes, they do have the same seed. As is traditional in randomizer races.
If we would give them different seeds, then it's definitely a race in how good the seed is. But if they race the same seed, this is now a race about skill. And that's what we like to see.
Yeah.
And Pompey and Vera are secretly hiding. I started too early. Looks like the fox.
Well, okay.
I mean, at least it's out of the way.
Also, yeah, that's oh
But
boy.
it was not useful. Gymnast just got the heart.
So, a little backstory as to why race mode is a thing. Because first tournament, we actually had it where all the dungeons could have anything. Triforce pieces were scattered about as well. The problem is that there were many races. In fact, the very last race of the tournament, the Game 2 of the Winners Finals, came down to an Earth Temple versus Wind Temple gamble. And it just being like 50-50 whether you won or lost.
So that was the hammer for Dean Machine. This opens up Thorn Fairy Island as well as the Wind Temple. So that is going to be probably the next place we're going to.
Yep. hey, there's the last pearl. But without bombs, that only opens one chest.
If he knows how to navigate... Oh no, you still need to leave. No, you're right.
I don't think you can, but to be honest, I've never actually tried smashing the rock with the hammer.
No, that is not a thing you can do in this game. But he did get the bow.
Well, that's nice.
Certainly, certainly. Actually, we are still searching for the Deku Leaf. Which is definitely a key item.
Alright, so... there is... looks like one of the fairy islands, possibly. Oh, is he headed to Thorned?
That seems like Forint, yeah.
I actually don't know the fairy islands apart until they get there. So, we wouldn't be getting light arrows, even if it is a bow upgrade. It would be the fire and ice arrows at the moment.
It would definitely prolong not going into the temples. However, this is a Tresco seat, and you know what that means.
Alright, let's see what's here. Hey, a bow!
Gymnast actually going another route. I'm not sure what that one is called. Map. Going to the West Fairy Island. Wait, I'm not sure how to open that one. But I trust him. And Dean might actually... Is this Forsaken Fortress he's going to?
Yeah, super swim incoming. Don't look if you have, sensitivity to flashing. But, yeah. You're good to look again, and
Gymnast just got the mirror shield,
yep.
which in the current setting only opens up one flag, which you can go for now, which is the flag in, I forgot the name, Angular Island. I don't think he's going for that right now. No, he's also going for Forsaken Fortress.
So Kega Cookies, Earth Temple is not in Logic this seed. Nor is Dragon Roost. Also, another Super Slim incoming, so those with sensitivity, you might want to look away shortly. So that's why there's an X under it. So basically, if you look at your map at the beginning of the game, it will have like a circle around which dungeons are required, and the other two will not be required.
And with required, or at least this is part of race mode, picks 4 of the 6 dungeons, and the 4 dungeons that get picked both get items that are useful, or progressive items, as well as a Triforce piece at the boss. So defeating the bosses is definitely important.
Yep. Also, getting the storage to skip the RNG element of the Homerock bus fight.
The cool thing about the Helmrock King is that you don't actually, instead of fighting on his terms, you're fighting on ours. That is the first Dorito chip for Dean. We're calling it Dorito chip still, right?
Sure.
Good. With the Helmrock King out of the way, I mean, there's no reason not to do the rest of Forsaken Fortress. Something to take note is that out of the 5 items that are here, 2 items are the map and the compass. So if he's really lucky, he doesn't have to fight the Phantom, Phantom Ganon. Which I feel like he's going to do at the last if it's necessary. Single tuner, always necessary. Requiem's favorite item. That is important to know. So that is one of the items already. And with that, Jim also defeated the Helmrock King. very, very swiftly. And got the 5th Dorito chip.
Sorry, I am back.
Welcome back. So if this is the map, he does not have, or he does have to go downstairs. You did miss too much, you only missed the best item. And that is a treasure chart. This means that he knows that he does not have to fight the Phantom Ganon. Because it will always have a compass, and that's the only item still left to get. With that, I am wondering what he's going for now. Probably going for Northern. No, he already got Northern Fairy Island. Oh yeah, he didn't get the Western Fairy Island yet.
Nope.
The Mirror Shield opens up a singular check. And if there's a check, then yeah, definitely go for it. The one item you have been searching for might be there. We've all had that happen to us.
Oh goodness, yes.
That was the second bottle from Errol. You know what that means, right?
Grandma.
Not only that, we can dupe the soup.
True that. So, Jim has very pristine execution. I don't think anybody would disagree with that assessment. But Dean does have the slight time advantage.
There are no big differences in gear.
Oh wow! Jim just pulled off the leafless strat to get around this gate, which is not easy. Oh man, yeah, if bombs are here, that's definitely a GG. Alright, let's see what it is. It's the big key. Not what Jim was hoping for.
Definitely useful if you're not well versed into how to do the boss keeps skipping this temple. But yeah, that was definitely a waste of time for gymnasts.
Also, Alberto, they start with magic.
I feel like Jim is going to Northern Fairy Island? No.
Power bracelets.
No, that is Foreign Fairy Island. But he was going west, east. One of the two. Power bracelets, that is... It does open some fairy islands for him, like Southern Fairy Island. And later on, the fairy island on Outset.
Yep. Oh, goodness. Oh. The idea of magic being in the item pool is, I don't know.
The game doesn't... The vanilla game actually gives you magic when you get the Deku Leaf.
Yes.
So it is possible to program that separately, but I definitely feel like that is not a good thing. Like the Deku Leaf would be pointless at that point.
Oh, Recolt.
Yeah.
Did you hear they found a semi-viable way to do Puppet Game and skip in HD?
That I did not know.
It's still ultra difficult, but it's been done in speedrun, if I remember correctly. I think it's actually in the world record run, if I heard right.
Is this viable in any percent?
Yes.
Okay, then I need to look that up later.
Oh, is it? I thought that I heard that. Maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, did he just get it and it just, okay.
So Dean got another Master Sword upgrade.
But it is viable, right, Alberto? I think I just heard it in the conversation and assumed that it was both. But yeah, well, sort of viable's way better than it is now. Was then, like, you know. Yeah, I think Puppet Game and Skip will always be awful, but it's still pretty cool. Anyway.
Oh. Dean is going for the hint.
Yes, he is. Well, now I'm kind of embarrassed, though. Alright. So, let's see what's at, Trog Island. So, you know, if they did Puppet Game and Skip, they could probably, skip Leaf, too.
I don't think... Did we already try that, like, earlier?
I mean, the problem was that you don't get magic, so you would have to do Puppet Game and Skip.
In that case, yes. I do feel like we figured out that it's impossible to actually do a run without the Deku Leaf. Like, you need the leaf in at least 3 temples. Or that might have been something else.
I'm also severely out of touch with the HD speedruns. Alright, what's here? This is probably... Huh?
I want to see that leaf or bombs at Bomb Island. I mean, Trog Island.
Oh dear. I mean, Bomb Island can have bombs. It's fire and ice.
Well, that is 6 extra checks for you right there.
6?
There's a... It was 6, right? There's the lighthouse and the chest next to it. Fire Mountain, Ice Mountain, Ice Ring Island.
Needle Rock.
Needle Rock, that's 5. I thought it was 6.
So, wait, we know that light arrows are on Windfall? Oh boy. No, Earth Temple is not required for the seed. Nor is Dragon Roost. He went to, Bomb Island, yeah. So who won game 1? It's not actually on our screens. Oh boy.
Definitely helpful.
They found bait. Oh. Light arrows on Moblin's letter would be interesting. Or even Maggie's letter, just because, no delivery bag yet. Also, I would not call this a fast seed yet. We are not in go mode yet.
Yeah, we're still being sent to all places.
We know that the light arrows are on Windfall somewhere. Though, you know, we could have Moblin's letter in the vanilla light arrow chest, 2 light arrows from Maggie for it.
You are so evil, you know that?
I know I am.
Oh, Jim is actually going for early Cabana. That is interesting to see. In the meantime, Ice Ring Island was a bust.
Yeah, just a chart. Oh, are we getting a storage strat from Jim? Guess that is how he would have to do it. Well, not have to, but definitely preferable to the other method.
He has everything else that he needs.
Oh, goodness. Never seen the sun shine right into the camera like that.
Oh, that is a good call from Dean. If he actually played the Song of Passing on top of the windmill, or at least in one of the cards, he would actually spawn through it, because the whole windmill will also respawn. But he doesn't spawn with it. Just don't do it, okay?
There's the leaf.
Now that is good. That means that the Forbidden Woods are open to gymnasts. Hopefully Dean also thinks about going to Cabana. Even though he does have a lot of different flags open to him right now. So he did get a wallet, which opens up another mill.
Oh, look where, oh!
Bombs for Dean. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Both runners took different paths, but they do got key. Yeah, they both got key items.
I mean, Jim has to get the light arrows, or not light arrows, the fire and ice arrows here though before he can go to Windfall. So it's possible that he still goes there. So I just want to point something out. We still are missing a Master Sword upgrade. And we know where light arrows are as far as what island they're on, but they could be locked behind the light arrow chest. What do you think? Required Master Sword Chamber and vanilla light arrow chest?
I'm eager to find out.
It could be quite hilarious. The only thing worse than vanilla light arrows is light arrows locked behind the vanilla chest.
Yeah, definitely. Having to go back to the... What is it? To the Forsaken Fortress just to warp back. That is a slap in the face.
Especially if you never get Boomerang beforehand, because then you can't even open the warp portal.
Those are the Fahrenheit arrows for Jim.
Yeah, we noticed the bombs. Alright. I'm going to Southern Ferry. Oh, yeah, I guess. Ah! You gotta reposition yourself, Dean.
Dean. Yeah, whatever. He got it. Wasn't worth it.
Oh my. I mean, technically, Forbidden Woods isn't in logic.
I would say Forbidden Woods.
Maybe.
Dean is definitely at a disadvantage without the leaf right now.
Oh, yes.
It's not fully in logic, but you don't actually need the command melody.
Yeah. I mean, none of Forbidden Woods is in logic, though, at the same time. Oh! Boom. It goes Dragon Roost, Forbidden Woods, Tower of the Gods, and then the other one goes from, Forsaken Fortress, Temple, Wind Temple.
But obviously only when both warpaths are open.
What makes you say delivery bag in Forbidden Woods?
The delivery bag could be literally anywhere. Oh yeah, that's right. It can be in Cabana. It can, however, be in Forbidden Woods.
Oh right, delivery bag. Oh, so delivery bag can't be in Hyrule, but Moblin's letter still could be.
Boomerang is vanilla in Forbidden Woods. Hey, the first... What's his name again? I keep forgetting his
Single
name.
chest.
Tingle chest, that's it. Oh, and Jim is going for the swag strats here.
Makes it look so easy.
Jim makes it look like an artist.
Yeah, though, ooh, there's the... Oh, I guess that was already fun.
Yeah,
but the and the bag have to be kind of soon. Alright, let's see what's here. Let's see if Jim goes for the jack skip, or jack clip, or whatever it's being called. Gets it. So we need the delivery bag probably for the light arrows. We already found iron boots.
I feel like at this point, the command melody might be in the Forbidden Woods. Oh! Oh, this is a new trick I haven't seen yet.
Wait, Jim found the tingle tuner?
Both found the Tingle Tuner.
I wonder if Jim actually decides to load up his Game Boy to get the tingle chests. Well, there's the delivery bag. Dean got it. Ouch.
Yeah, Jim doesn't know where the light arrows are.
No, that chest is not command melody locked. Also, neither is the Dark Nut room. I'm not sure if that's where you got it, but because you can actually use the little statue if you have the bow. Just jump across with it and place that down instead of the normal statue.
This looks so silly without having the deco leaf. But I guess you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Jim does not have the boomerang yet. Well, I wonder if he's going to save up the bombs for the fight Kelly Demos that way.
Sure.
Knowing his stature as an old school runner, I definitely think he will.
Oh, yes. Wait, he doesn't have bombs.
No, he doesn't. Oh yeah, he doesn't have bombs yet. Okay, that's... Oh, nice, he got the Rainbow Rupee. Yeah, he will definitely make a second visit to here. But probably... will go through the Tower of the Gods, if he has a chance.
Technically, it's theoretically possible to use bow or grappling hook to cut down Killer Demos. I don't know how viable it is in SD, though.
I really hope he's sane enough to not do that.
Oh, okay. That's a little time loss there. You know, though, I could see Jim trying to go for the grappling hook or bow Kelly Demos just because it's Jim. It would not be his first time doing a really dumb trick just to do it. I mean, keep in mind, this is the same person who charged up a manual super swim and went an entire island before we knew how to do it viably.
That is true. There's another node he can use later on.
Actually, no, because if you, I guess if you target, it'll just take you out of the grapple state.
This Tower of the Gods room without the leaf is such a chore to do. I feel sorry for Dean right now. But at least it was not for naught.
So the fun part's gonna be the bomb boost that he'll have to do to get the third statue. So the rules basically are that you can do anything, any glitch. Technically, barrier skip ban for funsies, but it's actually not possible in this version anyway, that we know of.
Unless they find a way to make that bomb thing playable.
Wait. What do you mean it is?
RTA fireable, that is.
Bomb push? Okay, do go on. You have my attention. You have my attention. Do go on.
That was a gym starter bottle. I can probably post a link here.
Well, sounds like we're gonna have to make that joke ban actually a ban. How hard is it? / time consuming?
It's not per se time consuming, it's more finding the correct spot to stand in perfectly, as well as the angle. You know how the angle is like 0.03% of all the angles. Yeah, good luck setting up for that quickly. Frame perfect as well, according to Azer. In the meantime, Dean is almost done with Tower of the Gods. Without a leaf, that's really a chore. And he got a Hoi pair. All in all, he did find the mail back here, which is... and another letter, which is at least 2 extra flags.
Also, I mean, Azer, we banned barrier skip first tournament before it was even thought to even be remotely possible in SD just for the meme. Oh my gosh. Just when you think you know it all about this game. Then again, it would be kind of funny to allow barrier skip just to watch people torture themselves trying it if they feel desperate enough.
I honestly feel like playing the game casually, just like going through all the checks is way better to do, way less killing your brain. But more importantly to note is that Gymnast is going to the Wind Temple right now with his bombs in hand. And except for the command melody, which he needs a couple of times. No, he got the command melody. That means that he can at least finish the Wind Temple, that is good. So I would definitely say that Dean is not per se in the lead. This can still go any way.
This'll be an interesting race.
That is a second Dorito chip for Dean.
So, yes, this is a best of 3. Dean has won game 1. Jim needs to win this to advance in the winner's bracket. However, if Jim loses, he is not out of the tournament. He will drop down to loser's bracket and continue from there. You done? I was told it was game 2.
The loser of this match will drop into... I don't know where. It doesn't say it.
I'm confused what you mean by L1 since he's not in this race.
If I get this right, this is the first race between Gymnast and DeanMachine.
Why were people saying it was game 2 earlier?
I don't see any scoring on the brackets, and that's what I believe. With that, I did miss what was in the Tingle chest, but I assume it's nothing important.
I mean, to be fair, we've been really bad about updating challenge. Because...
Okay, I don't trust it
reasons.
anymore.
There's light arrows.
Ah, it was hidden behind Maggie's ladder. Well, it does give him at least one item necessary for completing the game. It doesn't give him any huge advantages just yet. And that's a pretty
Yeah.
good thing to at least go for Paw Print Island right now. And Paw Print does nothing to at least give anymore. What do you think? Is Dean Machine going to clear out the overworld? He's at least going to Northern? No. He's going to Northern Fairy Island, which is pretty close by. So, good call on him.
I'm pretty sure they already went to Northern. You mean Eastern? So, we need a Master Sword upgrade for Co-Mode.
Dupe the soup! We're seeing it!
That's actually the whole reason that I included mail in the flags when I originally made them.
Really?
Yep.
So that was the command melody for Dean Machine. Which might mean he might go to the Wind Temple next. Since he does not have the leaf yet.
But yeah, I wanted to be able to have infinite soup without feeling any shame for getting it.
Yeah, remember that the Deku Leaf is currently in the cabana. In the cabana deed. No, in the private cabana, which is not in logic yet. Because we don't know where the cabana deed itself is. However, I definitely trust Dean to be able to get in.
Just a treasure chart. You know, it could always be vanilla, the Master Sword upgrade.
It's definitely possible.
Deed... I don't think Deed can be at,
It cannot be in the Forbidden Woods. We haven't seen everything there yet.
I don't think it can be Needle Rock either. Because... Well...
It can be. It can be.
Where was the delivery bag?
Oh yeah, that's right. The delivery bag is in the Tower of the Gods. And I don't believe you need the leaf for it, actually. So it definitely is possible.
In Siberian. Also, you can, but the Tingle Tuner isn't in Logic to be used.
Please don't fall, Jim. Perfect timing.
Piece of heart. And treasure chart.
The Wind Temple hasn't been too good for Jim just yet. I have to admit, this might be the best temple to wait for it to do it in go mode. However, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. There's still 4 chests that we need to check. And that is some killer movement from Gymnast. Again, I have been absent for about half a year, so it's pretty refreshing to see all of this.
I mean, it is Jim.
It is Jim, yeah. And where Jim is currently focusing on dungeons.
Oh, there's our last sword.
Okay, this is definitely necessary. Good, good.
That is no mode for us, and Jim needs to get the delivery bag and then get the light arrows.
Do you remember where the other sword was?
There was one in... Well, that's where Dean's sword is. There was also one in the Angular.
It doesn't look like Jim has the Master Sword yet. The fully powered up at least.
Yes, he does. He does.
Oh, okay, now it does. The icon was really slow at updating.
It can do that sometimes.
I joke about this is a well-programmed game, but that is really diminishing towards the developers. But this is a really well-programmed game.
I mean, it's better than Link to the Past that can be beaten in a minute and a half. You see goals or suggestions here. Oh boy. There's the Cabana deed in Needle Rock.
Hopefully that's not just Dean Machine to go into the cabana.
Is Wind Waker 8% sub 1 hour? I thought it was just over.
Taking a look, it is at 1 hour and 4 minutes. Almost 5.
Thank you. And Alberto can answer that better. What the... Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the HD version is 55-ish minutes by probably Ian Miles.
5403 by Alberto.
54. Oh, okay. I am so sorry, Mr. Alberto. In any case, hoping to not give a lot more false information. Dean will probably be very, very happy going into the cabana indeed.
He's going into a piece of paper? No, I get what you mean.
The speedruns for the Wind Waker HD are in Italian because that's... But not only is it faster, there's the leaf for Dean. Not only is it a little bit faster, but also you can skip a cycle in Forsaken Fortress. Hello.
So, this barrier skip, is it just like literally you get the correct angle and you drop the bomb behind you?
And yes, that is a snake model. It is possible to have custom models both in the original game, but also definitely in the randomizer, as the randomizer itself easily supports it. The only rule that we have is that we do not get any stuff that gives us... that makes it easier for us, like a scope for the bow. So generally, only the sword is changed a little bit, but other items not.
Also, I can't even say I'm really surprised that bomb drop works, because, like, I remember back when I was trying to get HD barrier skip thinking that, like, if you could just get the right angle, maybe this would work. But obviously I could never actually get it to work in practice. Oof, misses there, snipe.
I really hope the music is on Gymnast right now, because the music here is so sweet. And with that, DeanMachine is following him on the foot.
And that's Mulgara down for Gymnast.
Oh, that is definitely true what Anna just mentioned. The moment Dean will get the Master Sword, he will be in go mode. Which means that we will see a really, really fun... Actually, the Forbidden Woods, he does not have the boomerang yet, and neither does Gymnast. Which doesn't mean that he can't... Yeah, it's not really required, Okay. I am very, very interested in the future.
What do you mean? Like,
What Dean is going to do. I mean, I know what he does, but what Gymnast is going to do. Is he going back with or without the boomerang? Because I think he either might go to do some overworld stuff, or will go to the Tower of the Gods right now.
oh no. Rip Jim.
It's always good to have bottles. But this is so unfortunate. Has he been in the basement yet? I don't think he did.
I don't think so.
No, that would have been quite useless because there is the the tingle chest. There is another trick you need to do over there with a bomb, or can do. That was really nice on Dean's side. You don't need bombs to get rid of that plant, you can simply use the fire arrows. And we did that, the Earth God lyric. And obviously having the light arrows in the Wind Temple will definitely speed up the mini boss fight. Or at least the big key fight. Was it the Armos key where the last Master Sword was?
I don't actually remember. I think it was in this area though. But I'm not sure. Oh, it was in the 7. Okay.
Thank you, at least I remember something. Okay, this will be interesting. Kelly demos with only bombs. This has been a mean seed for the both of them. We can all thank Tresco for that.
It is a Trez seed.
Nothing mean against him. He does a lot for Zelda speedruns as well as the tournament, so we better say thank you to him.
I mean, this, for what it's worth, it has been a fairly fast seed.
It does make me wonder, where is the boomerang?
Who knows?
Because it is not in Hyrule.
It could always... Did they check the trading quest?
I think Dean has checked it out. He at least returned it.
Yeah, Jim needs to go Tower of the Gods and then go to the Island Chest on Windfall.
Following message will make DeanMachine really, really happy.
Yes. And there's go mode.
Oh, this is a check we haven't seen yet.
Oh no.
I am pretty sure this is either going to be the Moblin letter or the boomerang. And... well, the Moblin's letter won't upset Jim too much, but if it is a boomerang...
Oh, is it? Oh goodness. This has been too long of a seed.
How long do seeds usually take? Nowadays.
It's also... I don't know. I actually haven't been paying much attention to the tournament, to be perfectly honest.
Whoa. Well, I do remember that previous season. You got bombs, Jim. Or is there something else that he's trying to do? He tried to get storage. Swag storage, okay. In any case, in the previous season of Wind Waker Randomizer, a match would be over 2 hours if you got a really bad seed. That's what I remember, at least. Oh yeah, that makes definitely... Jim is not happy right now.
Oh, poor Jim. Please go to the Tower of the Gods.
think Jim is going to go for the rest of the overworld before going to the Tower of the Gods. Which is something he shouldn't do. Then again, we can't tell him, unfortunately. And again, he does still have a little bit of time, since Dean Machine does need to go to the Forbidden Woods. But he does know that he can just cheese it. And I really hope that the music is on Dean right now. And that's the end of the good music. And there is a Cabana indeed. We knew that actually. No, this is best of 3, but they won't play it all behind each other. That would be a little bit too long. If both of them actually won a match, that will be at least 6 hours. Plus a little bit of preparation, so... The next match will be scheduled right after this match. Most probable. We can all give our power to Jim. Maybe he'll get the message, go to the Tower of the Gods. Which is the exact opposite of what Jim is doing right now.
I mean, even if he went right now, he is probably too far behind to recover. Open Woods is interesting, to say the least.
Did Dean actually go to here? Looking at the tracker, he did not. If he actually keeps track of it. Oh, looking at the tracker, he did. Never mind. Sorry, Tress, thank you. I was looking at the streamer's own trackers, but I guess they don't keep it too up to date.
Probably not at this point.
Tress actually is tracking for us. Hey, all the power worked. Oh, Elbot is tracking. Freak.
Yeah, I bought. So welcome back, Tresco.
Okay, with that knowledge, iBot is tracking. There we go. Do we know if Dean is going for a boss key skip? Do they exist? They do exist. Just don't know if he knows it.
I mean, I am fairly certain it's impossible for Jim to come back. And there we go. Kelly Demos is dead.
And this means actual go mode from the DeanMachine42.
Yes, or it's... Oh, we have comms, sorry. So...
Jim specifically needs, I believe it was the, what do you call it again? The stone tablet.
Yeah, I think that's just what it's called.
And that is the fabled barrier that we can actually go through in a task. Which is a little bit different than just deloading it, which I like.
I mean, technically, we have had barrier skip bans since before first tournament.
That is true. That definitely makes a randomizer more a randomizer. Even though we're skipping like so much already. Shout out to Jack's clip on Gymnast side.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to unban it just for the funsies of watching somebody YOLO it.
It'd be fun to watch if it was an easy-ish trick.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's so difficult, nobody's gonna go for it unless they feel they have no choice.
Oh, Dean fell. You might just be flexing on Jim. That is no style.
I mean, item duping is a thing. So they found a way to do it on this version, but right now it's TAS only, and really stupid. And frame perfect.
Having the mill back doesn't mean that he is in go mode yet. So he'll definitely go through the whole dungeon. I don't remember the exact specifics, but unloading the barrier does not work on this version. I believe it is Japanese only, but I need some... Okay.
Something about memory leak is not quite the same in English.
Which is perfectly for the Japanese runners. Oh, Jim is actually using the old setup. Yeah, definitely more helpful since the Japanese version is the fastest because of text advancement, which is negated in the Wind Waker randomizer, since it just has an option to speed up all the text.
I will say this, if it's still difficult to do once it's like more extensively researched, I might consider allowing barrier skip just for memes and giggles.
Come on, Dean, show us that Swedish sniper skills.
Well, you know, you got a fair point there. Alright, let's see. Time for phase 2.
Yeah, phase 1 is definitely the worst one. Phase 2 is a slower one, but the skip you can do here, or skip. Pretty cool trick you can do here, definitely saves the most time here. Is this the Troc shot or the Crypmo shot?
I think Trog shot and Crypmo shot is the phase 3 one. But I'm not... Oh, maybe I've got that backwards, apparently. There's way too many names for things in this game. Alright, time for phase 3.
Yeah, just like Dur had mentioned, the reason that Jim is so far behind is because Dean definitely did some better choices. Not that Jim did bad choices only. He went to Cabana Deed, or the Cabana early, and found the Deku Leaf. Which is definitely helpful, especially in the room that Jim is in right now. Or specifically there.
Yeah.
But that isn't all. Yeah. That's not the only thing you need to win a tournament match.
Wait, Lincoln's got vanilla light arrows in his tournament match?
Ah, that is so fortunate for him. What are French vanilla light arrows?
I assume the other Hyrule Castle, or the other Hyrule chest, the one in the castle where the Master Sword is.
Ah. So all in all, Jim is definitely going to do the Tower of the Gods faster than Dean did.
I will say this, as cruel and unusual punishment as Math Girl seeds are, Tresco seeds are even worse.
I remember your seats in the previous match. Previous season. Right. It's almost time for Dean.
Yes, this was a trust seed. Alright, GG. At the time
was
of
nice.
1:52:43.
Congratulations. And with that, Jim is still like at least a good 20 minutes off.
Seeing if we can get him in for an interview. Tress, can you let Dean in?
Hello.
Hello,
Hey.
Dean. Congratulations on the win.
Holy crap. It actually
Yeah.
happened.
GG's.
Do you know where Jim is right now?
Yeah, I just checked. He was in Tower of the Gods. Something in the back of my head was saying like he could just be like leaving Tower of the Gods now, and I just messed up a whole bunch in the end game in Hyrule and shit. So
Congratulations on the win.
Yeah, no, so unfortunately he still does not have his light arrows yet. GG's.
dude, that hint
know where
that I
Jim
got
is
on
right
Bomb
now?
Island was crazy.
Yeah.
That told me exactly where
Yeah, that's
Yeah, no,
like
so unfortunately he still does
Gymnast
not
still
have
does
his
not
light
have the light
yet.
arrows. Yeah, it was really good just sticking to everything on Windfall. Because getting the bombs early, that was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, late bombs and late leaf are kind of a
Yeah, that's
not good combination of things, but
yeah.
I was like, you know what? I have the necessary
Like
items to full clear Tower of the Gods,
Gymnast
and I
still
went
does
there
not have
right
the light
away, but
arrows.
it yielded
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah, it was really good. Just sticking to everything. you know.
Actually, it had the
Just
delivery
getting the bombs
bag.
early, that was
I
really
think.
good.
Oh, yeah, but I think no,
The
Maggie's
delivery
there.
bag, yeah, not only the letter, or note to mom at least, but the letter definitely get you access to the light arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also it gave us Cabana Deed, which is optional to get the leaf. I was
Actually,
thinking
it
about doing
had the
Cabana Deed
delivery
skip a lot
bag.
earlier, and I would have
Yeah.
probably had a
Yeah,
little bit better of a time.
Jim did that, and it definitely paid off for him. Yeah, not only the letter, or note to mom at least, but the letter. Unfortunately, he did have to go into the Forbidden Woods like twice,
Yeah.
because he did not have the bombs or the boomerang.
Oh, where was Boomerang? Wind Temple?
Yeah. It was in the ferry on Outstead Island.
Oh. When I got my Master Sword in Wind Temple, I just said, all right. I made the right call, because it was between the forest and Wind Temple, and I guess I just got lucky.
I was right at least. You were so happy hearing that.
Yeah. Like, when that Master Sword popped up, I was just so like, oh, so happy.
Okay, I do wonder what Jim is going to do. Is he going to check if he got vanilla or not?
No. Logically, it just, like, doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. There's still so much places he can check.
But he now has delivery bag, so he's probably gonna go get the last
Oh,
few
he's
checks
at
on Windfall.
Windfall. So yeah.
Yeah, other than that, you got any other comments about your match?
The only thing that I could think of, besides just some minor execution errors and falling in the damn Hyrule Gorge there at the end and the poor Puppet Ganon, just if I would have done Cabana Deed early, it would have been a little bit different of a seed, but it all worked out.
Also, you guys got Tingle Tuner early and then never got used.
Yeah, I looked at my Game Boy and it's just sitting here with no batteries in it because I robbed them for something else, and I was just like, you don't have any cutscenes. You don't have any cutscenes that are long enough to get anything done outside of just playing, so
That's unfortunate.
I'll definitely have it on standby for next time, but at the same time it's like the only thing I could have used it for is like that one room in Tower of the Gods just to skip over doing the leafing stuff in the scale room.
Yeah.
Yeah, being the hints, that hint seriously was like the godsend of the seed. Like if it weren't for that hint, it may have been a different story.
I mean, who knows? But yeah, that hint definitely did what it was supposed to.
I've been practicing seeds all week, and every seed has just been like above 2 hours significantly. Like last night, it was like 2 hours 20 minutes in. I wasn't even go mode, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, so I'm not a complete tired person for the next race.
Probably smart.
Yeah.
Also, Jim.
Yeah, he just got it, so. Well, he's getting it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure, at least. Yeah, there are gossipings in Wind Waker Randomizer. There already were, but only 3. Now there are 15, from what I heard.
Yeah, they're on the fish.
Yeah. And if the gods are giving you like any hints, then yeah.
Jim, please.
Okay, with gods I mean Ivan, but still.
Maybe it seems like my routing might have been just a little bit better too, because I basically full cleared, other than the 2 dungeons, I full cleared the overworld minus that outset check, and one thing on windfall that I didn't even have the letter for. Like,
Also,
everything was just stacked in the overworld.
Jim is now in go mode. He just needs to go down to Hyrule.
Alright, he's gonna get a 209.32. Mark my words. To the second.
Really?
Yep.
You have a lot of trust in this man.
Eh. I also do know that go mode is about 9 minutes long, give or take, if you don't fall in the gorge. Oh.
Yeah, who would do that?
Probably some terrible player.
Yeah.
So what happened there is that I saw that I had like a small jump because I didn't roll off the edge, and I was just like, I'm just gonna leaf pump to be like, just to be safe, and I just leaf pumped too quick and wasn't able to reactivate the leaf.
Oof.
A nice little 45-second time loss there.
That must have felt bad.
Yeah, I was really monk-ass at the end because it was just that on top of a poor Puppet Ganon fight. Like, all 3 phases were pretty suboptimal. Didn't get crypt shot, and 3rd phase was just being a jerk, and Ganon was being a jerk with Zelda, so... like, just a lot of small things that added up to probably almost 2 minutes worth of time in the end of the game.
Oh, Jarhead mentioning, have you seen the new barrier skip?
Yeah, I honestly don't ever want there to be any form of barrier skip implemented into the randomizer rules. Like, it's essentially like a 1 in 50 chance that even Light Arrows has anything in there, and even then, it's just like, unless you're Linkus, then it's every other seed.
Well, I mean, the thing is that you could just your swords entirely.
If
Or-
if it was faster RTA to just go skip it instead of watching the cutscene, maybe, I don't know.
Actually, I'm not sure. Can you kill Ganon without the... I'm not actually sure.
The game gives you the Master Sword in the cutscene that's not there,
No cutscene.
so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I think Jaywis and Jarhead are saying that you can kill it with just your small sword.
Contemplating if it's like super difficult, just like letting it be allowed, just so that like if somebody wants to gamble that they can get the right frame and the right angle as like a YOLO attempt, they can go for it.
Like, if it is just a damage cancel and then you have to line up a very specific setup, the cutscene to slash the barrier down is what, like 15-ish, 20 seconds, so if they were to... There's no way that it can be faster unless, like, there was just an absolute, like...
If you don't have swords. If you don't have a full Master Sword. Yeah.
What an absolute meme, though. We were just joking about, why don't you just use a bomb to push yourself through the barrier years ago, and... Yep.
But would you allow it to skip the little cutscene?
I would have to talk with the other admins.
Yeah.
But I think it could be funny to allow it.
I kind of wish this was on the Japanese version of the game, so we could actually have, like, the barrier cutscene skip.
Talk to Lago about it?
It would be the one thing if you could somehow program the Hyrule Bridge to behave like the Japanese version of Hyrule Bridge. Just that one very insignificant detail. I wonder if he even knows that he's I wonder if he like opens up SRL after like he's done. Cause that's what I do. I don't want to see it.
Close. But he is on Puppet Ganon.
Show me those Swedish sniper skills.
Jarhead, the difference with the JP bridge in Hyrule is you can do a couple leaf pumps to get on the railing, and you can jump into the void at the same time, like you are in like close enough to the barrier, and it just when you void out, it skips the cutscene. It's not even precise at all. Because in the Japanese version, all you had to do is run up to the barrier and it would activate the cutscene, whereas like we have to trigger the cutscene with a sword slash in the English PAL versions.
Yeah, what they're saying in chat is kind of what is my concern. That, like, you could have like the first Master Sword, or maybe even the non-Master Sword, and just go down to Hyrule with everything else and be in go mode if you can barrier skip.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it almost sounds like it just would throw off the spirit of Rando. Because Rando is like, get your Master Swords and get your light arrows and then do your dungeons, I guess. But, like, if I wanted to do glitches and whatnot, I would just play the original game, basically.
I mean, every other glitch is allowed aside from the item duping thing.
Which is stupid hard and precise, so, like, even if it was allowed, it would just be an absolute game-breaking glitch. That would basically defeat the spirit of Rando. It'd be like, oh, just load up your other file with light arrows on it. But then we could argue there's some rules in like Paper Mario Thousand Year Door that you have to have a clean file. You can't have any pre-made saves.
Yeah.
So that would actually make sure that your item duping thing wasn't a problem.
Anyway, though, Jim just defeated Puppet Ganon.
Well, it might not be a 209.32, but you know, it's gonna be close.
Oh, hey, Glitchymon. Speaking of Ocarina of Time people.
Hello, Glitchymon.
You can do item duping without the pre-made saves, though. That's what a user says. Oh, I suppose you can. But like, my thought was is if you had like as soon as you have your first bow upgrade, you can get them all. Oh, that makes sense. It's like my thought was if you just like have your pre-made file with like light arrows and stuff already in it, and then just transfer that to the other file, then that would break the hell out of it. I wonder if there's gonna be a round 3. That would be hype.
So was this game 1, I assume?
Yeah, sadly.
Also, here's Ganon. Zelda,
Oh,
you suck.
209, 32, 30. 209, 32. That was your guess, right?
Yeah, it's at 32. Looks like it's gonna be actually faster.
0.69.
I'm not gonna spoil what time it is because I already know.
No IM/WW is no item manipulation or wrong warp.
Essentially the most broken glitches in like any games ever.
They should probably add Ace to that list as well now.
Yeah.
There's like a giant otter discussion around Ace right now.
Just pull off a bunch of random inputs
Hey,
and warp to the end of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello.
Hey, Jim.
Hello.
GG.
GG.
What do you think happened?
I didn't do Tower of the Gods first.
Yeah,
That's-
That's basically what
Pretty
happened.
accurate.
That's basically it. Yeah. You did
Tower
have
of the
one.
Gods last.
You did have one killer move in your arsenal, which is going to the cabana early.
Yeah, getting the leaf early there, I was like, oh man, I can skip the delivery bag and the cabana deed now, but ultimately I still needed the delivery bag anyway, so.
I was thinking about doing cabana deed skip, but I just decided to go straight to Tower of the Gods and do it leafless.
Yeah, I'd consider doing that, but I was like, I really would rather wait until it's in logic, so I got the one chest that was in logic and just dipped.
Yeah, I thought about doing that too, but it's so hard to know.
Oh man, though. GG's, guys. That was an amazing race.
It was definitely a painful seat to watch, at least. But hey, at least you're getting another chance to beat Dean Machine.
Go to round 2, then to round 3 maybe?
Those are the best.
I mean, hopefully, yeah.
I don't know, it's these kind of races that are honestly like one of the big reasons I like the tournaments, because it's just there's so much hype behind them, and it's kind of stressful, but at the same time super fun.
That's
Also,
definitely
Dean,
true.
I gotta say, I appreciate your cursor.
The little link clicker cursor.
Yes. Yes, that.
Yeah, the default when it's just a regular mouse is just a Wind Waker. I mean, come on, it's me.
No, I agree.
But, yeah, any last thoughts before we wrap things up?
Hints are good sometimes.
Oh, did you use hints?
Yeah, I tossed some bait out on Bomb Island, and it gave me the hint for light arrows.
Okay.
That was probably one of the biggest things. So it told me it was on Windfall, so everything I did was just trying to get to Windfall quicker.
Yeah, I mean, and we also had like bombs and on Windfall as well, which did you I imagine you got the hint before you found bombs on Windfall.
Yeah. The overworld was pretty sparse, it seemed like. Like, it started off with good stuff on Windfall. It gave us, like, Pictobox, and we were able to do Mila. But then after that, it was just, like... It was just kind of leading us to only, like, one place or another
Yeah,
chapter.
it was really linear in the beginning.
Oh, crap, my run is invalidated, Jarhead said.
Alright. So, this was only game 1 of the shenanigans, folks. We'll be back with more between Dean and Jim. I'm not sure if you scheduled yet, guys. Probably not.
No, we haven't discussed the time for a second race.
Alright. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed what you saw. GG to you, Dean, and to Jim. I'm sure he will try to fight back in game 2. Better get on that grind, Jim.
Is he still here?
He is. He's just hiding.
Yeah, but there are people talking loudly in the background.
How was Jim's execution for this seed? Like, pretty standard?
Yes.
It was definitely up to his standard.
Like.
Because that's kind of the one thing I'm like just trying to keep in mind, is making sure to just execute, because any amount of time lost to that is going to be major. So
yeah, it's mostly the routing part that killed it for him, but core execution, you better watch out, man.
Yeah, I will for sure.
Yours was also good, not gonna lie.
Oh, thank you. Don't fall in the void in Hyrule. Okay, I'll remember that for next race. Nice 45-second time loss there right at the end.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll probably, or most definitely, or hopefully gonna be back when the two of them rescheduled or scheduled the next race. Until then, I want to give a big and warm shout out to Mathgirl, to Recalled, and to iBot for doing the volunteering, especially on this shorter notice. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I hope y'all gonna be back for the next Wind Waker randomizer race or other ZSR streams, because, you know, that's what I do. So, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I hope nobody notices that I'm super distracted and need to do this while doing other stuff. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Catch you all later.
Thanks
Yeah.
for hosting.